Hey fellow barbecue enthusiasts. Hey, I see a lot of comments on the Facebook groups and I thought I would just try to answer it at least to a certain extent. A lot of people are always asking, hey, I'm just starting out, what's the right grill, what should I get? And of course there's all sorts of recommendations out there. This is not to actually answer all of the questions. However, you want to go ahead and you want to do your research, of course. You want to ask friends, maybe even go over when they're setting up so you can see what's involved. Believe it or not, there's a big difference between using an electric and charcoal. And you want to keep that in mind when you're thinking about your yard, your surroundings. Do you have storage for all of these things? How much room will it take up? Now, for me, for example, I went with a Kamado Joe. This is my probably third in line of different grills that I had tried out. I did like the electric a while back. It was using pellets and wood chips and it worked very well. But what I found for this one is that it wasn't too large. I mean, for me, space, even though I've got a good sized yard, I've got a decent sized patio here, and I didn't want some something wide, 6 foot wide grill taking up a huge amount of area out here. So for me, this works because not only is it a smoker, but it is also a grill. And I mean, for a grill, it gets up to, if I want it to, 700 to 800 degrees to be able to go ahead and sear those steaks. Even regular grills, you can't always get that high. Try to use propane, it's going to be difficult to get there. So again, for me, that works. But it also has its drawbacks as well. When I go ahead and I start doing a smoke on this grill, what I have to do is I have to make sure I plan things out ahead of time. So you've got the fuel that's down here. This opening that's down here, that's for air intake and to be able to clean it out. But it doesn't allow me to go ahead and add the fuel. So if I take into account, I've got the charcoal and the wood down here, I've got the heat deflector plates that are right here. Then I have, I put in a drip pan, so you've got water that's on top of all of this. Move up here to the grates and then the food on top of it. It's not something that I can easily just go ahead and say, hey, that smoke didn't last as long as I wanted to. I need to add more wood chunks to it. It's almost a nightmare. So you just have to go ahead and plan ahead. So the reason I'm talking about this is, again, as you head out, there's no wrong decision. I mean, for me, like I said, this is probably my third generation of grills to find out exactly what works for me. My recommendation for you out there is probably get the least expensive one that you find out there to make sure that you're liking the style. So again, I've got my propane grill over here just for every once in a while I need that. For this one, it's a dual purpose. I even have a small Kamado Joe over here because sometimes I just want to go ahead and throw a couple of burgers on really quick and I can get that thing fired up in no time at all. But, if you want, leave comments, ask questions. I'd love to be able to go ahead and see the conversation unfold. You guys enjoy your day. I'm out here smoking a couple of butts and just enjoying the weather. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a good one.